Hello everyone, Dead Media here. Welcome to my show where I get to tell you what I think of various movies. Now let's talk about the rules of my reviews.
The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
First off, for any of my shows, I'm not out here to influence your opinion on a movie. Everyone is entitled to their own, whether it jives with mine or it doesn't. I'm just here to present my opinion. If you agree, great. If not, I'd be interested to hear why in the comments section below.
Great minds think for themselves.
Secondly, and this one is just for me, for saving popcorn, I'm only going to cover movies that are in the theaters or brand new streaming exclusives at the time of the review. I'm not about to go and change what series a review belongs to every time it drops out of the theaters, but I'm also not going to cover anything that already has a DVD or Blu-ray out on this show. That's even if the movie is still in the theaters at the time.
No soup for you!
My second show, Couch Kernels, will be where I get to talk about any and every movie I want, as long as it isn't in theaters or brand new as a streaming exclusive. The biggest, most important rule in the Couch Kernels series, though, is that I'm not going to engage in any form of revisionist history. I will be watching it without a thought towards the change in public opinion between the original release date and now. If we go back and edit anything we as a society find distasteful now, where do we stop? Now that isn't to say I disagree with the changing opinions, because I don't. I'm just not about to let it affect how I view a movie. Unpopped is going to be a series of shorts. It might be attached to one of the others or exist on its own, but for now that's TBD. What it will be me assigning some viewing homework to other folks on this channel, and then interviewing them with one or more weird or confusing questions that relate to the movie or movies I've had them watch. It should be fun, but also maybe a bit educational. Useless trivia type information, but educational. Next, for all shows, I'm going to try and keep the foul language and suggestive material in my reviews within the appropriate level of the movie I'm reviewing. Now I'm from Canada, so some of the ratings I refer to may not make any sense to our American neighbors, or the European crowd. I'm sorry, Europe, I have no idea how your system works. Also, since we get kind of a horrible hybrid monster of rating systems where I'm at,
that person at the work.
With movies having ratings from both the American and Canadian systems in some cases, there really is no telling what system I might reference for the rating. So for the sake of a certain clarity, let's cover what some of these ratings mean. G is pretty straightforward. I can't swear. I also can't say anything remotely suggestive. This rating is innocence, but it's also the rating that includes Bambi and Old Yeller, so, do with that what you will. PG is a little less clear-cut. I can include some very light language here. Damn or shit are acceptable. You can also say or do some slightly suggestive things here.
Oh my.
Mostly just a little innuendo. A friend told me that they break a bed in one of the Twilight movies, and they're all rated PG, so... PG-13 is from the Americans, and it allows for a little more suggestive material.
I'm gonna knock it up another notch.
It also allows me to say the word fuck, but only once. For reference, most Marvel character outings are PG-13, with the exception of the 2 Deadpool movies and Logan. 14A is a strange one, and it's from the Canadian side of things. The official description is that a movie with this score may contain violence, adult language, and or sexually suggestive scenes. To me, this sounds pretty much exactly the same as PG-13, but with the Canadian rating system being left largely up to the discretion of each province, this means that occasionally an R-rated film gets the 14A treatment where I'm at. Next, we have 18A, another strange one from the north side of the border. The Canadian MPA says it will likely contain explicit violence, frequent coarse language, sexual activity, and or horror. This is where language seems to kind of top out. Anything rated any higher is usually for reasons of violence or sexuality.
Violence in movies and sex on TV.
And finally, the R rating. I'm going to quote the Canadian MPA here again, which says a movie with this rating contains frequent use of sexual activity, brutal or graphic violence, intense horror, and or other disturbing content. I likely won't do anything too disturbing at any point. I should say that I'm not likely to cover anything under the 2 other ratings of NC-17 and X for various reasons. NC-17 is a ratings cancer for most films, as some theater chains refuse to carry anything with that rating. We might cover one of the more well-known NC-17 films, A Clockwork Orange, at some point, but we'll see. And X, since the official MPAA rating system was implemented in its fullest form in 1984, X went from being what we might call R today to being basically stolen by the porn industry, so no X. Pretty sure YouTube would have a conniption fit if I tried that. As I said, I'm going to try to keep my language within the acceptable boundaries of the ratings given to the movie, but for sake of ease, let's call it PG, PG-13, and 18A. I say PG and not G strictly because I'm an adult male and I make mistakes. I might slip up on either the language or innuendo fronts, but I will try my best. A few final rules here. I'm not going to review documentaries at all because I'm not going to watch documentaries, because I find them boring and it's my show. I will also do very few foreign films because, as much as I prefer to watch things with subtitles, I mostly ignore them, and don't want to watch too many that I legitimately have to read.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
By the way, my review system is going to be straightforward. I have criteria that are important to me and my friends in any given movie that, if met, will earn the movie a point, which is good here, unlike CinemaSins.
Everything is made up and the points don't matter.
Bonus points are available, but I might just keep those as secret criteria until the time comes to award them. Of course, I would be interested to hear your suggestions for movies you'd like me to watch in the comments below. Maybe I'll go see it. Maybe I'll say something. Maybe not. If I don't, take it up with that guy. One final thing here. Let's have a little fun with this.
I want to play a game.
On my TV screen over here is a still from a movie or TV series. I will show one on this video and one on the next video that I upload, both from the same movie or TV series. I wonder if anyone can guess it. You have 2 videos to do so. Whether you do or not, I will give the answer on the next video after that. And I will share a still for a new movie or TV series, starting the process over again. Okay? Okay.
I am so confused.
Anyway, guys and gals, that's the rules for my show, as well as a full breakdown of what each rating means in a basic sense. I look forward to doing more with Saving Popcorn and its sisters.
That sounded naughty.
And I will explain the criteria for a movie earning points when it comes time to award them.
It's a secret to everybody.
So have a good one, and get out there and support your local theater, both stage and cinema. Those folks work hard. Bye!